Two. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. The football belongs to the Arizona Cardinals for the initial drive of our contest. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll look to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Nick Perry, the outside linebacker. And that could be... Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
2nd and 3. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams. So time growing short here in this first half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers.
Push him back.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Counting down toward halftime on EA Sports. Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first. Just above 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. This offense looking to get down at least into field goal range, but they're starting on their own side of the field. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The best play callers in any league know how to break their tendencies. They study themselves, they self-scout, and they realize most of the time you don't call a draw play on 1st and 10. So every so often you insert that play just to make the defense think, even if it's not successful.
stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds. Stafford on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. The 20. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
This is one of those. We've seen the influence of.
They'll come out in the pistol. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play. One-score game, 7 points here in the fourth quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back on. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Again, we'll see the pistol here. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Second and goal from the 6 this time. That one looks like he'll throw here, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. He had 3. But won't get a throw. That's Sweetie. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Tighten up. Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory. I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one. And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Cards, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be...
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Father, your projects, pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, let's go. Get first off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the end. All right, let's get you to the action here as we pick things up early in the first quarter.
Ready? Mike spot four. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. A nice little juke. He'll have a first down past the 40. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming.
Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Shaw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? He'll drop to throw, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the 1st half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the 2nd quarter? And he's going to keep it here. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And all the way inside. the 15 before they drop it. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Steps away to his left. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Heard a coach talk about those late.
So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. They'll drop the throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 28.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Take the outlaw. 54. Line 54. Stop your whining.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he's... A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. 2nd and 4. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? Here it's 3rd and 3. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because
this offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this one to Johnson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. He'll try and run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Got go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
What you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the AFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's make these babies crawl.
This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it, the Madden Studios, right here in Orlando? That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well.
For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to run. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Watson dancing to his left. He may try it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's scooped up by the NFC.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Breeze now. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Breeze to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
What we got?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll pull it down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw, Watson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Pushing tacklers aside and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Connor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Starters defensively for the NFC, they have 9 guys with Pro Bowl experience. The 2 rookies, well, they're in the secondary. Both of the Chicago Bears, Kyle Fuller at corner, Eddie Jackson, the free safety. They join a 3-timer in the Eagles, Malcolm Jenkins, and an 8-time Pro Bowler in Patrick Peterson of Arizona. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 26. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run. They come out here in the eye. They'll run here with Connor, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the AFC has taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Let's go.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake. Breeze. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Gurley. Credit the tackle to the Texans' middle linebacker, Benardrick McKinney. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Gurley. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the NFC. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Panthers' Luke Kuechly there on the tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. And that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
On first down, it's Watson. They complete it to Hill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Here's Connor. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he